They say women are complicated. Most men say it as if it's a problem, as if it's a mystery to solve. The truth: women are not complicated. Not at all. They are deep, yes. Emotional, yes. Mysterious, yes. But complicated? Only if you approach them without understanding. Women are mirrors. They reflect the man standing before them, his strength, his calm, his clarity, his chaos. Every glance, every pause, every shift in tone, every flicker in her eyes, it carries meaning. And most men, they miss it. They misinterpret it. They react instead of observing. Maybe you felt it before. The way she suddenly pulls away when everything seemed perfect. The way she seems attracted to drama, unpredictability, or even the wrong man at the wrong time. The way she tests you, sometimes subtly, sometimes painfully obvious. Most men blame themselves, or worse, they blame her. But that's wrong. It's not her fault. It's biology. It's instinct. It's her wiring. And once you understand it, everything changes. You start seeing the invisible. You start predicting the unpredictable. You start holding power in ways most men never imagine. Let's start with the first secret, the foundation of all attraction. Secret 1: women crave emotion, not love. Men think love is the ultimate goal. They think giving her attention, comfort, and affection will satisfy her. But here's the truth: women are addicted to emotion. Emotion, more than love, fuels their desire. Joy, excitement, longing, even jealousy, they all create connection. Have you noticed her provoking small arguments over trivial things? Or teasing you until you react? It's not chaos, it's instinct. She wants to feel you, and not just your words, not just your presence, but your essence. If you give her everything without challenge, if you're always predictable and safe, her attraction will fade. The Stoic man, however, reacts differently. He doesn't panic, argue, or chase. He observes. He remains calm. He allows her emotional waves to crash against him without breaking. And in that calm, she feels curiosity, fascination, a spark she can't explain. Emotion, not comfort, is the oxygen of her soul. Here's an example. She suddenly criticizes something trivial, trying to provoke a reaction. A reactive man argues, defends, or panics. A Stoic man smiles faintly, nods, and continues calmly. Her frustration spikes, but her interest grows. Why? Because he doesn't bend to her waves, he anchors her storm. Secret 2: women respect strength, not niceness. She may smile at your kindness, she may praise your generosity, but what truly draws her is strength. Strength isn't about aggression or dominance. It's about emotional stability, presence, and control. It's about a man who can withstand storms, her emotions, life's chaos, and unexpected challenges without crumbling. Women instinctively measure a man's capacity to lead and protect. She tests you, often subconsciously, with subtle challenges. A comment meant to provoke, a disagreement to gauge your reaction, even a silent withdrawal. Most men fail. They panic, overreact, or overexplain. The man who passes, he remains calm, collected, slightly amused. He earns her respect, and respect is the foundation of desire. She doesn't want to dominate. She wants to feel secure in a man's stability. Strength combined with restraint is irresistible. It creates fascination, trust, and attraction all at once. Secret 3: mystery sustains attraction. Most men believe honesty and transparency are the keys to attraction. But mystery is the hidden force that fuels desire. The moment a woman thinks she fully understands you, curiosity dies. And when curiosity dies, so does desire. A man who shares selectively, teases, hints at experiences, or leaves space for imagination keeps her intrigued. She begins chasing him mentally long before she chases him physically. Mystery isn't manipulation, it's natural, it's necessary. It keeps her emotional system engaged. Imagine this. A man talks openly about his past relationships, all his flaws, every detail of his life. She appreciates honesty, yes, but fascination fades. Now imagine a man who shares small stories, laughs mysteriously, hints at past experiences without giving everything away. She wonders, imagines, and unconsciously chases. Mystery, tension, and subtle unpredictability are the fuel of long-term attraction. Secret 4: women test you to feel you. Every woman does it, every single one, sometimes subtly, sometimes overtly. She may withdraw emotionally, provoke an argument, or question your decisions. These tests are not about hurting you, they are about measuring your emotional gravity. She wants to know if she can rely on you in her storms. Fail the test and she emotionally distances herself. React emotionally and she loses respect. Remain calm, centered, and slightly amused when she becomes drawn. She senses your power instinctively and it ignites attraction. Think of it this way, these tests are instinctive. Thousands of years ago, a woman's survival depended on the strength of the man she chose. She had to know that her protector could handle chaos, danger, and unpredictability. That instinct hasn't disappeared. It just manifests in emotional tests today. Secret 5. Women love through admiration, not obligation. Men often love through loyalty, sacrifice, or service. Women, they love through admiration. You can give her everything, time, attention, loyalty, yet fail if she doesn't admire you. Admiration is earned through calm strength, purpose, and presence. Dependence destroys it. A man who pursues his goals, maintains his center, and carries himself with confidence will earn admiration effortlessly. If she can't look up to you, she can't truly love you. That's why men who chase validation, approval, or attention often fail. She senses it instinctively. Secret 6. She wants to influence, not control. Women rarely desire to dominate a man. What they crave is influence. They test boundaries to see if he maintains stability. A man who wavers becomes boring. A man who stands firm creates polarity. Masculine energy must lead. Feminine energy responds. When a woman feels safe in your presence but knows you cannot be manipulated, attraction deepens. Polarity is essential. Without it, emotional tension disappears and so does desire. Secret 7. Women are drawn to purpose more than love, perhaps the darkest truth of all. A woman may love a man, yet she will leave if she no longer respects him. Purpose is magnetic. It doesn't matter how kind, attractive, or attentive you are. If you lack direction, she senses emptiness. The man with purpose doesn't chase validation. He doesn't revolve around her energy. He has a mission, a path, a life that holds him centered. She orbits him naturally because his energy is self-contained, magnetic, undeniable. Every secret interconnects. Emotion without strength collapses. Mystery without stability dies. Admiration without purpose fades. Polarity without direction becomes chaos. The man who masters these 7 secrets does not need to chase women. Women orbit him. They test, provoke, and withdraw, all while drawn to his calm, confident, magnetic presence. In his presence, she feels alive, curious, challenged, and safe simultaneously. She feels fascination, longing, and admiration. She doesn't consciously understand why. She only knows she can't look away. Emotion fuels connection. Strength commands respect. Mystery sustains desire. Testing measures stability. Admiration builds love. Influence without control creates polarity. Purpose fuels magnetism. These truths are not tricks. Emotion, connection, strength, respect, mystery, desire. Testing, stability, admiration, love. Influence, control, polarity, purpose, magnetism. Truths, tricks. They are the natural laws of attraction, evolved over millennia. The Stoic man doesn't manipulate. He observes, he understands, and he embodies. He doesn't chase. He exists. And she feels. She feels alive, thrilled, challenged, and safe, and all in one. She feels fascination, longing, and admiration. She feels a man who cannot be shaken, defined, or ignored. And that, ultimately, is the secret every man should learn. Women are not complicated. They are reflections. They show you what you lack. They show you your strength. They show you how to become magnetic, stoic, and unforgettable. Master these 7 dark secrets of emotion, strength, mystery, testing, admiration, influence, purpose, and you don't just attract women. You become a man who is remembered, desired, and respected forever.